Hello, guys. Welcome back to S3D. And yeah, some folks were telling me I should consider looking into the sideshow Storm Shadow. Now I'm looking at some listings on Mercari. I think I seen some of them going as low as 160 bucks. I don't think this figure is worth 160 bucks, to be honest with you. Feel like yeah, it's just the value is not there. Uh, Case in point, just look at his outfit. Look at how outdated that is. I think the head sculpts are actually really good though. Yeah, that unmasked head sculpt is actually pretty good. But I'm thinking if I want to do like unmasked head sculpt, I want to go with the retaliation look. Obviously the live action Korean actor. That guy's actually really cool. I want to put his head sculpt on that. And I'm actually having a friend do a commission head sculpt on a Ray Stevenson head sculpt to go with my Firefly. So that's gonna be the unmasked version of my Firefly. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these figures for the long haul. That Storm Shadow is gonna uh, have some changes, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna touch this sideshow figure. The soft goods on it is nice, but the way it's tailored, it looked ridiculous. This looks like a figure. I mean, it's obviously showing its age. It's yeah, the technology at the time, to do a proper ninja style figure, it's not there. It looked kind of ridiculous. Oh, and look at that compound bow. Well, that's not even a compound bow. That looks just like the dollar store toy that the 301 came with. Now, actually, there's another site showed Storm Shadow. That version I might consider. Oh, is this guy missing ninja stars or something like that? This is an incomplete figure, I think. Incomplete figure for $161. That's a lot. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at the proportions. Look at the outfit. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make fun of the plasticized PVC all day on that Storm Shadow, but it still looks, at least a decade different from the Storm Shadow. Yeah, this is good for the time, 100% good for the time. But in 2024, this just looks outdated. It's like one of those like super old hot toy figures that nobody cares for anymore, and it doesn't even hold any value. Now, this one here is a different story. This figure is about the other one was 161. This one's 168 for $7 more. I think this was totally a better figure. Yeah, the way his outfit works on this one, the vest that's holding everything together. Actually, this could pass as a modern figure. In fact, yeah, this looks like a perfect modern figure. I think this one still stand the test of time. I think this one came out like maybe 3 or 4 years after the previous one came out. Uh, okay, don't quote me on that. I think they might have come out like around the same time, just by looking at the outfit. Yeah, there's certain stitching patterns is consistent with that specific factory. All right, so this guy right here, he's got the compound bow. Now that compound bow look legit. That's not that doesn't look like a dollar store toy. You can see the parts are different. The bowl itself, the core of the bowl is different color. You even have a color markings on the site on the bowl. So and the arrows are the arrows are actually painted. So that's actually really good. And look at that. This is not bad. So essentially, this is like that other version, that 3 did with the sleeves and the claws. Because here we go, he's got the claws. That's just one hand though. But still, I think this one's actually really good. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on this one. As you guys know, I got a whole bunch of stuff for Chinese New Year's, and I'm unloading that stuff. Nice thing about Chinese New Year's, unlike Christmas, it's only the relatives who have made, you know, done well the year before who are buying the gifts. Like for me, you know, I'm still like struggling with a lot of things. So basically, I did not, you know, I wasn't expected to give out a lot of gifts this year. I mostly just gave away, $10, $20 Amazon gift cards to selected people. But yeah, anyway, let me see if there's anything else worth talking about. Well, here's a Destro for $165, I think. Enemy weapons supplier. Does he have a name, or is his name is Six Gale? Are you kidding me? Fucking enemy codename Destro. Okay. Well, I can tell you this figure is severely outdated. This guy didn't post a lot of pictures, but yeah, we'll just zoom in here. Take a look at his proportions. He's wearing a coat that's completely covering his body. That basically just tells you that that those proportions are ridiculous. Honestly, even the Baroness, the sideshow Baroness, her proportion doesn't look very good, and her head sculpt is not great. I am waiting for 3-0 to do a proper Baroness. The GD toy one, that is like a joke, actually. I don't know what kind of Baroness they were going after, but maybe they were going for like the one from one of those like weird anime, like Sigma 6 or like G.I. Joe, what is it, Renegade? No, I don't think it's from Renegade. Baroness don't look like that at all. And I don't think it's Sigma 6 either. It's just like a very weird anime esque style Baroness, which is ridiculous. I mean, I think I can do one myself. That's better, but I'd rather have 3-0, do a proper one. Yeah, I'm very not very impressed with this Destro. I think the head sculpt actually looks great, and he's got two of them. But everything else, I don't even think a body swap would like do anything with this guy. Just from the photos, from the 3-0 figure, consider all the problems that comes with 3-0 figures. I think that Destro is probably going to be the best Destro on the market in the figure form. Like I don't think you can get a Destro figure that's going to top that. Yeah. Well, in 6 scale anyway. So now obviously there's always some of my personal favorite characters like Rock and Roll, Machine Gunner. This one looks like a new condition and it's $200. I think that's kind of reasonable, but he's actually missing his saw. The machine gun's not there. You can see it's empty, right? Right there. What happened to the saw? I think this is incomplete. This is an incomplete figure. Oh, what a shame. I don't know what happened to his M60, but I'm gonna have to pass on this one. Ah, well, here we have a hooded Cobra Commander. This is the first version. So the first version, not great. The head sculpt is very problematic. So they sculpted the eyes like directly onto the mask. The second version is, the eyes are a little bit recessed underneath the mask, and they did this ginormous like Cobra logo on the hood, which looks ridiculous. As much as I want like a hooded Cobra Commander, yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on this one. It's like $200. Still, $200, a lot of money. Well, obviously here we have the old Firefly, and I can tell you the new one, the 301, completely destroyed this one. Like I don't think there's any reason to get this Firefly at this point, unless you're just looking to complete your collection for some reason. The outfit's outdated, everything's outdated. Those eyes on this version of Firefly looks completely ridiculous. The accessories, though, I think they're nice. But yeah, it's this is a very outdated figure. Yeah, I mean, with the 3-0 being like $120, you know, I don't think there's any reason why you want to pay $200 for something like this. And here we have the famous Baroness. Now I can tell you the armor parts, uh, they're great. Head sculpt is outdated, but I guess if you're into customization, I think uh, you might be able to make one using a different body and have it look like a lot better. But that's an opinion. I don't know if it actually gonna work. Yeah, I can tell you, I got rid of this figure years ago, and I don't miss it. You know, I am I am on board with 3-0. I think there's a possibility that they can make a really good one. Yeah, the head sculpt is not bad, but it's not great. And most people want like 250 for this figure. Really not worth 250. I actually paid like 275 for mine back in 2018, and I sold it in like 2019 or something like that. Just like she's the figure itself, she's like loose everywhere. The She got single jointed elbows. Her knees are loose. The body that they use is like really like outdated. The exclusive version. Okay, so this guy is selling the exclusive version where you get two additional head sculpt. Actually, this head sculpt is actually really good. Yeah, the windswept hair. That one actually has a better portrait than the standard one, but still, it's a very outdated figure. Well, now this is an exception. This is actually a good figure, believe it or not. So he's got the other arm, the bionic arm. That's all sculpted. It actually looks really good. And he's got the individual dog tags, which actually, they scale pretty well. The only thing that I find crappy on this figure is, again, his legs are terrible. Like, I never got this figure, but I seen one in person, and I did actually, you know, try to trade for this figure at some point. Uh, I remember 3 years ago, this dude wanted like $500 for this figure, and I told him he was like out of his mind, and that was it. I did actually try to buy all the parts from Black Ops Toys to try to make my own Major Blood, but the head sculpt is too expensive. They wanted like $60 more for just the head sculpt, so I just gave up on that project altogether. And here we go. We have the original Sideshow Snake Eyes. Believe it or not, there's so many versions of Snake Eyes out there. Hot Toys did one. Obviously, the 3-0. 3-0 did two. We got the Dead Games, the red version. And then we got the Sideshow. Sideshow actually have two versions of Snake Eyes, maybe three. And 1000 Toys did their own version of Snake Eyes. It's like a weird cyborg style Snake Eyes. But yeah, this figure here is very outdated. Matter of fact, you can just get a black jumpsuit or something like that and then make your own Snake Eyes. The head sculpt from the 301 is like $12 on the Black Ops Toys. All you need to do is buy the head sculpt, buy like a $20 Amazon body, buy like a black jumpsuit and just buy a whole bunch of gear, and then you can make your own snake eyes using that method. Look at that. Oh, dude, this like no pictures of the box. I mean, just showing this promotional photo right there. I'm disappointed. I mean, I know it's sealed, but I wanted more pictures of this guy. Uh, yeah, essentially, like his outfit is just a jumpsuit, right? Oh no, looks like he's wearing like like a skin tight, almost skin tight steel suit, and then he's got harness like the British SAS guy. Huh. I wonder how hard it is. Actually, no, it's not going to be hard. I can probably make one using one of my, the SWAT dude. I can repurpose one of my SWAT dude into another Snake Eyes. But the question is, why would I want to do that anyway? I already have a Snake Eyes. Why do I need two Snake Eyes? All right, so there is obviously the Crimson Guard, but I do actually have to warn you guys. Even if you're buying a brand new Crimson Guard here, I would never touch the Crimson Guard because the outfit right there, that shiny red outfit, that's pleather. This thing, it's these figures usually, I think, was made back in 2008 or 2009, something like that. So it's been at least 15 years, maybe. So yeah, 15 years. Like, dude, even if it's brand new sealed, I wouldn't trust it. I would think that you open this up and the whole pleather would just disintegrate on you completely. So yeah, no thanks to Crimson Guards, no matter the condition. And this Cobra Trooper, well, the outfit is actually really, really outdated. I mean, just look at the web gear. I think those pouches are way oversized. I don't know what magazine he's trying to haul in there, but man, it better be like a freaking Beta C mag or something. Oh, actually, no, they use like AKs. So maybe it does make sense because like the AK mags are humongous. Okay, well, still, I think all the body that they use for these guys are really, really bad. So if you do a body swap, yeah, I think that outfit just don't. That outfit did not age well. It's like a printed on logo. Nowadays, you can use those like pre-cut machines to print your own logos on fabric. Yeah, it's essentially just a blue jumpsuit, with a Cobra logo on it. The one thing that's kind of hard to replicate, well, actually, no, you can 3D print the helmet. So yeah, I don't know. Everything here you can just make yourself using a more modern gear. Even the head you can 3D print, or just you know what? You can probably buy like those like 1990s uh, Cobra Trooper figure. Make your own modern version of that. I wonder if the old 1990s Cobra Trooper, the $20 figure, I wonder if they actually come with a helmet. If you get the helmet, that's really all you need. Everything else you can like just find online for like less than nothing. Yeah, no, this is a fact. And right here, we're gonna look into the Hot Toys stuff. Now, this one actually, I really wanted this figure. I still do actually. This one is actually $200, and I'm actually really tempted. His weapons are actually really good. Yeah, the Hot Toys weapons are actually not bad. They're not like super detailed like the military figures, but some of them have like die-cast parts, and they're just pretty good. Yeah, this scar is okay. It's not like the best, but it's still not bad. What I wanted this figure for is I wonder if he has this outfit underneath. I think he has interchangeable outfit. Oh, the jacket comes off. Yeah, that box looks like. Oh no, 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 no! Please tell me that's not a dent. Yeah, there's a dent on the box. I know how to restore boxes, so that's fine. But damn, that's a shame. You know what's really nice about this figure? It's this head sculpt. They did a really nice job on Bruce Willis. I mean, you can probably use this head sculpt for like other things. So yeah, that's what's cool about this figure is the head sculpt. Yeah, dude, that head sculpt's like at least $100 right there. Everything else is a bonus. Oh yes, another Hot Toys Roblox. Yeah, I actually prefer this version of Roblox than the 301. This is a very dated figure. You know, this figure was at some point $100 at my local, my other comic shop up in San Francisco. I think if you guys remember Carson Comics. Yeah, I don't live up there anymore, but oh man, like I wonder how much this figure is now, and I wonder if they still have it. This head sculpt is actually really nice. It's not bad. Like I think I can reuse it and make hops, from a Fast and the Furious. In fact, I think I could. This figure would serve like dual purpose. It really sucks that Hot Toys never get the license for the Fast and the Furious series. That they could make a really nice uh, Dominic Toretto. Yeah, and Brian. Oh man, Paul Walker. Those would be two nice figure to have. Woo, $380? Like, what are you talking about here, bro? 418? No way. Like, this figure, for the longest time, is like the biggest, uh, what's that, shelf warmer. Like, his weapons are terrible. Like, they just don't work. Uh, the only thing that's cool is like the scar. He actually have a lot of stuff. But to put all his shit on this figure is like a pain in the ass. And he apparently he does have the tattoo, like the Rock's tattoo on the body. I don't know why they did that. I guess you can have a dual purpose. You can turn him into a wrestler, the Rock. Yeah, I mean you do get a lot of stuff with this figure. Like for Hot Toys, yeah. I think at the time this figure was like $200 or something like that. Yeah, for $200, you're getting a bargain for this figure. Like, if you're a big Dwayne Johnson fan, this is the figure to get. I sat on this thing, before I like move house San Francisco. I always thought like, I would just go back there and then pick this up, but I never did. So, would I get this today? Depends. If it's still $100, yeah, no question. I'll do it. All right, so this Cobra Trooper right here, this is definitely something that's Cobra Viper actually. This is definitely something still worth getting today. Yeah, all you need to do is to do a simple body swap. It's a perfect figure. Yeah, for the most part, I don't think anything here is outdated other than the body. With a simple body swap, this is perfect. But yeah, I mean, but this is a very expensive, troop wheel, to be honest with you. Like, you are paying $200 for something that you need to army build. So what, you gonna have like three troopers, three Vipers? It's gonna cost you $600. I mean, yeah, sure, he comes with a lot of stuff, but it's yeah, I'm not looking forward to army building these Cobra Troopers. I think what you can do is 3D print the helmet and, try to make the other part yourself. Probably try to piece one together yourself using like 3D printed parts and stuff like that. will probably save you hundreds of dollars. Actually, I'm thinking you could probably make one, uh, using the 3D printing method and kit bashing method. Uh, you can probably make one for about $70. Yeah, 70 to $100. And it's still better than paying like $200 for one figure. At least half the budget for that. General Hawk, Clayton Hawk Abernathy. I actually have this figure. I had it. Go check the reviews in the 6 scale section. This is a good figure, actually. I wouldn't mind picking it up. Let me check the price on this guy. Yeah, I always feel like it was a dumb idea to sell this guy. But then, I think we'll at some point with 3-0, we're going to get to Duke, and then we're going to get to Hawk. So, you know, I don't know if it's still worth it at this point. If 3-0 eventually get to Hawk and Duke, yeah, these things are going to be over $200. That I'm certain. The good old used car salesman. Some people was wondering why I call him a used car salesman. Well, look up his origin. He used to be a used car salesman until they retcon his story in the G.I. Joe movie, where they changed him to this weird scientist who's like thousands of years old from Cobra Law or something. Ridiculous. Yeah. So this is the version 2.0. He's got the hooded, the other hood, the more, you know, cartoon accurate hood, and the eyes are recessed. This is the one you want. Yeah, I want this figure just for the hood. I don't care about the outfit and stuff like that. 3-0 have actually surpassed in this outfit. Like their outfit is so much more nicely done than this one, and even their helmet. So the only reason to get this guy is to just get the hooded uh, thing to do a swap. But the funny thing is, nowadays you can actually just get a 3D printed hood. So, yeah, that's kind of pointless at this point. I think this guy wanted like over $300 for this figure. That's an easy pass. I mean, $300 just for a hood? No thanks. And here we have Dusty, which this is a character that I do not care about. Even if it's $100, I would not go anywhere near it. So, yeah. This is just so generic. I think I can make like a regular Kit Bash, like a desert dude, for like less than nothing. So, like, why would I want to buy a brand character for like $200 I don't even care for? And I think that's it. I'm just gonna wrap this up. So, thanks for watching.